Live on Adom TV and when you go to we shall for you challenge kakra but you then you see asamba biom ye twaso Professor Judah Champon e wo hanemo or me regular panelist e wo dwumadi so and brand conti e won tell and afi Ibrahim Babangida eso e wo hanemo na because of say enra and I share a couple of nations na sentino maybe someone dwene kakra e wo the opening ceremony briefly near enra first game no and then we'll move on to what kind of Cup of Nations are we expecting this season? Now, what do we say? Cup of Nations, we are producing some surprises. Say about the historical antecedent as a background now. We say sometimes bookmakers, predictions, the way when the baby winning, when the favorite, it will defy. And this, I don't pay no yabashe. Never say, sad tournament, we a bit me. I'm young with that surprises or the bookmakers' predictions, and I go through. I'm ranting Mama Kwaba. Okay, so first of all, let's look at the opening ceremony and then the first game yesterday. Say the course. So, Femi Kuti, Orona, obey to the song. I mean, baby, say, I'm Egyptian, but the Kabuma will say, we are together. That's the year that the song now. You read the opening ceremony and then the first game.
Mami Ghana phone now, but what you say Enra before?
Okay. And Jude me bow. Enra we share your screen so you see the opening ceremony, the pomp and pageantry, the course so effort. I mean Egyptians they are known. Say say Alexander the Great that time no share say the here now. When the civilization really started from Egypt. Okay, so the producers you take a crack. You more sound like a crunch. Obiana to okay, okay.
Total African Cup of Nations Egypt 2019.
Be hosting these wonderful matches, 20 teams in total. You can see the pyramids here, of course, playing such an integral part in the history, the mystical history of this wonderful country. The countdown is on. And the football will soon begin. A very colourful opening ceremony, a very short but very sharp, sweet and very rhythmic for this wonderful competition that we're just going to get underway. And of course the football begins in just over an hour's time, because the opening match between the hosts Egypt, the Pharaohs, the 7-time champions, up against Zimbabwe, the Warriors who have qualified before, but they've never managed to get themselves the title. Can they upset the apple cart, or will it be the Egyptians who run riot? Well, you'll have to wait and see, because it will all take place in just under an hour when the teams come out onto the pitch for the opening match. And the national anthems, packed out stadium here at the Cairo International Stadium. It wouldn't be wise to leave your house and walk away, because tonight's opening clash.
It's on the spectacular ceremony. Spectacular. The only word that makes me use to know. But Jude, I mean, see what you
Well, now, Obia can opening ceremony, but if it was something to go by, I think the recipe to expect what was going to happen was Tama near draw. The draw for the AFCON Ankasa, you could see flashes of some flamboyant display of the Enra Koso at the Egypt Stadium. But Enra program Nankasa. Also spectacular, that's the word I will use.
Yeah.
To me, it was flamboyant.
Okay.
Something that was so joyous, it was colorful, mixed with the culture of Egypt, and then there was the African taste of football in this whole setup. And to there was a time when now on the ball, a design there was a time where no fly stars around. There was a time where there were dancers, there were people showing the culture of Egypt and then the culture of African football. And to me, we celebrated it. It was beautiful. And you know, the hype and the way our tournament too. For the first time, we are playing 24 teams. I think and my hype it will live up to the billing. And the way a design how to go about it in the first place. And my tournament a chassis for me it was flamboyant.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's it. But when you that count the kakra.
Yeah, go me baba kon antwi Sergius and then birthday or Nick TC scan e otema habo me nchia no na me wishing happy birthday. Go Egypt there said you see starting with your introduction. Africa open a mind back one said been previous and woman near be pa Africa Egypt can be. From the days of from the pharaonic civilization days at the bad Alexander the Great Timoso now Oshe said the trans-Saharan trade in those days Egypt di muntinti mine now about football I choose to call them the powerhouse of African football.
Of course.
Said the national team, the first national team to play in the FIFA World Cup in Africa. The national team stands to be the most successful national team on the continent. 7 times AFCON champions. And so like Ghana, baby, I had so national team. No, climb down the domestic football in spite of the political instability. Egyptian clubs that so dominated intercontinental club competition. So Egypt and football here. So synonymous. And then what happens to be the 5th time in the history of the country in such a colorful opening ceremony. And just as Jude said, they giving an opportunity to Ivorian artists to feature for the Francophone African countries, giving Nigerian artists the opportunity to feature for Anglophone countries, and giving an Arabian artist the opportunity to demonstrate the Arabian culture to the world. Nanra is so fantastic. Now the president of CAF, Nanra said, "Me kakra." Go as a papa no in shada of himself because. We said now your introduction. Now quite crowd offers will be introduced to the president of the African Union. The president of Egypt. You know what papa no as still and Quebec say broken heart be a team papa no, but all the same the opening ceremony was so colorful. It was so fantastic. It was so phenomenal, and I look forward to see say Africa. You better will improve year after year on the kind of opening ceremony. Go 2008. The introduction of Kente drama group and other things exploited the Ghanaian culture. And then look at the colorful ceremony Egypt show demonstrated at Cairo. It was so phenomenal and sending a good signal about Africa to the outside world.
Thank you very much. Madam, I say, now, Yambra, the game itself. First of all, I mean, Jim Wabine, the kind of Cup of Nations and what kind of Cup of Nations are you tournament now expected? Especially, I mean, added to the first game, no? Egypt against Zimbabwe. And you Zimbabwe for the team in your bad sao. And Zimbabwe for we maybe I don't know where we on the soil of Egypt or Egypt assassin so. But Yansha who expected saying surprises be free maba. Especially when it is the first time I'm ready Kanya Yebo Amamai Adrianu and 24 countries.
Well, for the first time, it was an opening game one. Not usual. Of so many tournaments one. Opening matches tension packed. There's a lot of expectations around it. It's hits really too much. And Maunya the real character of a particular teams that on mobile. But and now it was expected that Egypt will struggle. Why? Because the expectations on their shoulder was too much. They expected to win the tournament. They are the #1 favorite to be above. So going into the game, okay, coach Agoro.
Javier Agoro.
Yeah, Javier Agoro. Okay, now 4-3-3, starting here with the back four now. Man, that result, when your consistency was there. It took the pair of Al Muhammadi on the right, and then Mahmoud Alaf on the left. And then in the middle, Hagazi and Ashraf Ejira Horm. This has been the pair who used to get through the qualifiers. In the middle, where are now your pese you win ye no. Me won Salah ye because Salah on the right, you no ball no ball ewo Liverpool. But again, there was Obia who will put to the brakes on Salah. We'll come to that. But in the middle, many of us are no paper ball, but he wasn't that influential. And as expected of an opening match. Na tension or na the belief to do no. I can't go to say Unyan started here. It will now here the Pharaohs bread pie. But for a team like Zimbabwe, going into the game, now there was one player no beer here and him say, you will come back and show the whole world the stuff is made of. And I'm talking about Kama Billiard of Kaiser Chiefs. Player away is the most expensive player in the South African league. He was courted and being chased by European clubs and son of Kosama Kaiser Chiefs. It tells you about the pedigree of Bona Auburn. But then, in the game, Olivier up to the building, totally dominating the midfield of Egypt. Only the captain of the Zimbabwe Musonda, and so they were also a delight to watch. It was a spectacular game because that's Zimbabwe for even though they were making petty mistakes. Now they were playing well. Our goalkeeper Simbanda and making 9 saves in this game. Showing Sana Egypt for they were a threat. One of the likes of the golden boy, the wonder kid, as I say, Mahmoud Trezeguet of Kasimpasa.
Okay.
It was a beautiful game. We loved it. Zimbabwe and Tiana, especially the likes of Divine Lunga, our Che Messi left back one Miana Messi, and then up front in the middle, Karuku, and also Bobby. I just said a beautiful game I'm right here. But to expect, I'm saying, after the first game, we are going to expect surprises, upsets, and then teams are winning national. They are going to progress and make sure the tournament is a bad day. Maybe you might have your first upset today, Nigeria, Burundi.
All right. Judy say he watched it, he loved it. And did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you love it?
Yeah, I admired it. Egypt, they are coming with a Mexican tactician, Javier Agoro. And Ghana, you were back with some 4-time AFCON, so you're winning with local coaches. We won 63, 65, 78, and 82 with local coaches. So, Nyame said that order no intimate defy. Abra Ubroni the course Senegal 92. We made it to the final and lost on penalties. Milovan Rajavac at the Echo 2010 in Angola. We lost 1-0 to Egypt on penalty. We lost 1-0 to Egypt at the 85th minute. Eventually, Evram Grant the Echo 2015 in Equatorial Guinea and also Ilusu on penalties. So the moment a Ghanaian coach in the Echo probability wise, I think say we are closer to the cup. But Egypt has an opposite story. One of the 7 AFCON titles or marginal, 5 were won by local coaches, and 2, the 1959 edition and the 1986 edition were all won by expatriate managers. And no wonder say Hector Cooper, Eddie Womutimi called the finals of the 2017 in Gabon. So anyone say a Mexican do a mobile. But of course over Egypt, I think say almost scoreline no, defy the order, a favor Egypt to win the competition. In 2006, Mosho Otimi host to AJ the opening game against Mozambique. He won by 2 unanswered goals. In Can 2008, their opening game against Cameroon, Kumasi, they won by 4 goals to 2. In Angola 2010, their opening game against a superpower like Nigeria, they won by 3 goals to 1. So, would the Babe compare Enra, Kwanya Womofa, so struggle on home soil, and Ketesi Mohamed Trezeguet, and Sawomotimi are winning by that 1 goal margin. They really struggled.
No, but the news says they show glimpses of brilliance. They show glimpses of brilliance, but it was always going to be Egypt's game.
Go on a good day, say Egypt against Zimbabwe. It is a purely David and Goliath affair. Okay. So what I say, so and then Egypt and show that dominance. Egypt and show that tenacity of purpose. That is why I try and the compliment Zimbabwe will lose the game. A woman said Egyptian fans ni were chanting on Hammer Billiard. Say Omra Messia came from Nadi Ali there. But over and it was a fantastic job from the Egyptian defense. They were so fantastic. Couldn't give them the opportunity to create those chances. So of course Egypt more than money and rap. When they compare the previous opening matches here, in the AFCON, their form has diminished in terms of returns and rap. Had Zimbabwe been able to capitalize on chances and opportunity, cause game all that in favor. And at the end, show say, after this particular tournament, we have tournament players and we have club players. Go your players are, we see a kind of clubs are They are so fantastic, but when they come to the national team and integrate with others, it becomes absolutely impossible.
Like
our own Lionel Messi has been an example. So Juma Messi of all the 5 Ballon d'Or titles now the credit comes from Barcelona. Emu bie ni wa Messi aje Ballon d'Or credit in the success rate from the Argentine national team. Ronaldo the phenomenon. Oje world best 3 times, but he never won the UEFA Champions League. The world best was attributed to the fact that he was successful at the national team. So what I say, go now na me hwa ade bi say. When himself France 98, Dunga air captain Brazil, he was playing in the Japanese league. Yeah. But look at the kind of performance Dunga demonstrated during France 98. So we have tournament players and we have club players. So Mo Salah and Ra actually say, ni obetumi aye e Fiorentina, ni obetumi aye wo Roma, ni obetumi aye wo Liverpool no will become a different story when he integrates in the national team. And Ra anko as a star man for the team, nkofo beka sa ampa na obo the free roll or check passes and oye the mbako me no be sincere. And ne yen judge Mohamed Salah on the passes. Yen judge Mohamed Salah on the movement. Yen judge Mohamed Salah on his ability to supply assist. Yeah, judging on the number of goals because that has been his hallmark for Liverpool. Right. So then right there, Salah said if Liverpool Egypt do money to Salah so said yeah, all year Liverpool no replicate it is a different story. The good days of the Egyptian dominance from 2006 to 2010 no and for credit Mohamed Zidane mo the Ahmed Fatis the Abu Trekers who never made significant name for themselves in their club in Europe, but yet they were successful for the Pharaohs. And they made me want to say Mohamed Salah there, say if he's the star man for Egypt there, and Yemi Wanwa say for the 2nd time in the history of Egypt, when we host to the AFCON, they may not be able to lift the trophy.
Okay. It's not interesting, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. How we Adom TV so and when you go so our share but that's so I carry we feed you go to the Adom you share dwade ni edi ho enkomo now and well attendance was 70,000. The Cairo International Stadium is a very big stadium, one of the biggest on the continent. One of the finals of the Africa Cup of Nations in 2006 between Egypt and Ivory Coast, so I know how that stadium the city, but the attendance was 70,000. Now maybe some in 1 minute won't share with me. What kind of Cup of Nations are you expecting? Yeah. Watch the opening ceremony. The big names are there. They are never be significant about this tournament. One of them, and they say they are increasing it from 16 to 24. They are very significant because as many as 8 more teams any other come home. And this tournament will be a surprise. So, how does it affect the tournament?
It really affects it. It's the dynamics in this competition and tournament. Now, these are minus and expect to say once they are coming in, even though we are naive, even though we need that experience, they are coming in with the bang because football assassin. The little countries are now small countries are any more now only pedigree in African football or even in world football, and they almost see. And if you go by and near FIFA did to let entertain Quarano, young form for better preparation, young child born, and they all know who child why they born warm. So when they are coming, expect that they will give you, that tough time. But in this tournament, increased by teams they were yearning to have an opportunity to exhibit on the talent and showcase what they also made up. And now, they see on the first day, Mo Salah established. Mo Salah is worldwide name. And they will Cassiano the best African footballer on the continent. Yeah. But in the game, you could feel said Divine Lunga, Boya, Onya a taste of African football at this highest level before. He plays for a team in the South African League, Amazulu. Onya a taste of the Champions League in Africa, nor the Confederation Cup. Now Temu Salah from operating and making sure say Sanya Mana to be here Liverpool and Roy. This should tell you, sir, in this tournament, you are going to have players somewhere established, but small boy beer, one person GDD, small boy beer, or person player name mine, or money, and yes, sir. So I've told you, we are going to experience a competition that they are going to be upsets, whether you like it or not. We are going to experience heartbreak. obi betumi akasa bi ni me last na ko busu say Ghana be share semesi we be the man deal be twa ne mo. So it is going to be a difficult tournament but a very exciting tournament.
All right. Thank you. Baba,
yeah.
Also
Ko say na me tie o question ni ya. Na say the tournament the same na me si hu no. Say the usual household names na eba be dominate and the bookmakers prediction and say be a non-tournament favorite you have a produce shop. Because the last time you saw some was in 2012. If you who BBM, you bought AFCON, you bought 2013, you bought 2015, you bought 2017. It has all been won by the usual household names. So of course, we had this particular edition. We say we format and uncle. And course and team you ha obet me a produce shock, but anhwe ya won say nanka went me make it to the first two nanka abefie. But this is an AFCON. Team B obedi third, benya opportunity to make it to the round of 16. And just like it happened to Portugal in the Euros 2016, the old format of European Championship, Portugal in the group stages. They were third on the group. They qualified by virtue of being a third best place side. So Koba who said Ghana be our usual suspect. Ivory Coast to be our usual suspect. In the group.
Pause it.
I'm pausing and one pause.
I was about home run. Transfer Adom TV studio.
Ahmed with a shot at him forces Sabanda to produce a good set. Himself available, and he does. Watch out for Mo Salah, change of flanks. Of course, he pulls himself away from his defender. That's a perfect ball. Really nice ball indeed. Oh, that's a lovely touch, and he tries to get the ball in there. And Morrison, just with his foot up, the goalkeeper goes down. Hasn't really been bothered. And they put themselves in good positions. There's a chance for Mo Salah. Oh, it's a good save. Sabanda comes
Adom TV and when you go to our share no Agoro uniform meaning the koyo mensa moshosho. It is the Africa Cup of Nations na chance here. You Ghana game no so. I think we need to yamra quickly. Na share. But and Uganda and DR Congo airball. Uganda winning be that. DR Congo winning be that 1974. The last time Ghana winning Africa Cup of Nations na ye soil Krum Hana. Players in the helicopter no be sea park no so. It was against Uganda. Uganda, I'm about that. Okay, so Uganda DR Congo quickly, and then Yamra Ghana team. So I say concentrating on Ghana kakra briefly. Into Munye Uganda and DR Congo, no brief. Now Yamra Ghana, your chances and all that because tournament national here, and they ever witnessed 3 matches. Don't forget some multimedia. They get the right to run the radio commentary. Wow, now don't say can. Okay, so go.
All right, go. DR Congo versus Uganda. Go. Gabriel shall say on paper, in the air, everywhere you go, DR Congo are massive favorites. They are the overwhelming favorites against the Cranes of Uganda. Now, Tierney, DR Congo goes into this game with a lot of arsenals behind them. One, with a coach, Florent Ibenge, taking this team 3 times, but AFCON 4 times. Very experienced coming into this game. Now, DR Congo possesses some of the best talent in the African continent and even in Europe. Again, at the they don't easily lose their first matches. Even in the last 3 editions of the AFCON, on first matches we on board draw. But there's one player I put to test Mabi. Anytime this boy scores, DR Congo has never lost a single game. And today he's starting. I hope Florent Ibenge will praise Abrante Nebeshe. But for Uganda, I will make him a second appearance in the AFCON. I think they possess also one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Now the best goalkeeper in Africa, Dennis Oyango, Ojiremua. He is tall and he keeps motivating the boys. He's the captain of the side. Apart from him, there's Farouk Mia. Anytime he scores, Uganda has never lost a single game. So we are going to, have a very intriguing battle between Tresor Putumabi and Farouk Mia. But there's one thing more. Uganda will also come into this match feeling, look, in the last 6 matches I have away from home, we are unbeaten in the last 5. The last one, Mkolusu, Tanzania. So away, they play very well. They are more relaxed. So it's going to be an intriguing battle. They will say, how are 2 teams not possessing, but of course, the Bisika air to DR Congo.
All right, Joe the Bisika air to DR Congo. So now, Mameshe, Babangida Bia Lusika Metro.
Yeah, me borrow the adjective Jude used to say it's an intriguing battle, because over Uganda, said in your introduction, they were in the finals of AFCON far back as 1978. But to even appear on the AFCON until 2017. That was almost close to 40 years, 39 years before they returned into AFCON.
I wanted Tanzania.
Exactly.
Tanzania,
Tanzania up by 2019 for the first time in 39 years. But Uganda, the 39 years was in 2017 in Gabon.
Okay.
So what I say, and also be a presidential project. The sitting president, Yoweri Museveni, the year campaign. So Musa re-elect me. I will make sure say Uganda ever see back onto African scene, and they were there. But even the World Cup qualifier for 2018, they came to Ghana and surprised us at Tamale, picking a vital 1 point at the Koye. So it tells you that gradually, under their former coach Michu at the Baneno, Uganda sees some glimpses of improvement. Unlike DR Congo, who have been usual suspects in AFCON, they will just come, partake as mere passengers, at least or do quarterfinal and all. They have not been able to pull surprises. I can't even recollect the last time the two-time African champion about the semi-finals of AFCON. Go me memory serve me writer. In 92, at the Barbepim 2019, DR Congo has never been able to go past the quarterfinal. So, and with Dennis Oyango, Africa's finest goalkeeper imposed for Uganda, I think that alone is a huge advantage for the Ugandans. But the coming back of Treso Mputo into the DR Congo setup, a very intriguing battle between the finest goalkeeper, Dennis Oyango, against a fine striker who has made a return into the national team, Treso Mputo Mabi. Meaning said this game is a must-watcher. It was a new Ujai witnessing this game. It will be so fantastic, and it will be very phenomenal.
Okay, so the rest of the minutes now can just about 20 more minutes for us to go. No, you better concentrate on the Black Stars near the home and come up. Now, Ebenezer ni ama, manager Greater Accra region, Insia Insurance. I'm enjoying the show, and I salute your panelists. Ebenezer ni ama, thank you very much for watching. Now, your Ghana Black Stars team expectations are very high from Ghanaians. I have said that my expectations are measured in the sense that the semi-final jinx now into me and breaking. Me name the BCI beat me breaking. Now, in the last 5 Africa Cup of Nations from 2010, ABC 2017, 5 AFCONs Niako. Emumi you Ghana do finals, but of all the 5 regions, Ghana do semi-finals. You do 3 quarter-finals there. From 2010 up to 2017, you have about 5 Africa Cup of Nations. Ghana kind of last 4. But then you know 16 teams, and then 24. Changing it's a kind of soon. But the first of minus may do 2 out of the 5 finals. No, I do 4. And as 5 semi-finals, what does it tell? As someone, the day you say, the reason why I didn't go beyond, now you didn't lift the trophy, and he said, lack any aside. I was for and pay me jamamo. Now much I say. I didn't think yet to me and yet to me Jacob.
I think that for this year, the players someone to manage the pressure around the Black Stars. I think that the pressure is too huge. Anytime the Black Stars goes into tournaments as such, they are touted as the favorite. The pressure starts from Ghana, Munko Jemra, Ghana, Sikamu Jiska Kesie. You need to produce your best result. Blah blah blah. Pressure it up almost half of them. Apart from the pressure, there are so many times that your preparation has been spot on. But Nieman getting bisi kasem tokwa, and then prayer, revolt, anyway kasa, anyway, a drosem. So there have been petty issues and then a draining that lack Andrea is talking about. But this time around, this is a tournament the lack even started right from the time the president met the captains of this team and then the coaches of this team. Right from when the president said, I want this card, the lack started. Because what? Sandeman getting a tree of question, I may not lack no, Sikasem Montokwa, and a bonuses and I'm a per diem you may kiss them to extent to say my players appearance fee or Ghana and some of tournament before they moved Friday from Abu Dhabi to Egypt near Tia Omina per diem. Can you imagine that? So someone I did the bad luck, I did the bad blood between players a free home. Again, this is a team where you could see as someone on the captain trying to measure every player or who's away or some year way man. Meaning the Agoro between the creative and then when you go to the camp, it's not about film acting, you can't you see Jama competition, arm wrestling, just to ease up and then bring the togetherness and the unity and anyone not to lack the Danny. So we are piling up and getting to be Jinsamono, but there's still pressure. And who tear the day are you Ekasebi or say we've had a great training at Abu Dhabi. The players are all together. We are all understanding coach philosophy and the way of Pesayabo. That's the day are you. So there's no pressure whatsoever in the tournament. But 2 days after, Asamoah who was the previous captain, our best player in terms of scoring goals, in terms of all tournaments, there is so much pressure. There's huge pressure on the boys because of when you want to use the way at home. So
now church kind of in the right context.
Okay, bro.
Kuma would know more the bar.
Cantata.
Kuma would know. Now I said you, when you mean say, when you come out, you be say, Monko for me to TV. And now I want to check we say, oh, I'm more yes, I money because I'm a tension about down. And yes, if you are pressure,
go to someone else say, I see pressure on the team to release the pressure. And you critique game so that the pressure cannot overwhelm us. So that is about me. I'm coming from that context. The day you said there's no pressure. As someone as experienced as you said, there's pressure. That is why and of course, if there's no pressure, I don't think that someone will go through the pain and do all that.
All right.
But I'm saying, can the pressure motivate us? Motivate the coach to see what the boys are going through and train to bring the cup? A big question.
Okay, you remember specifics, but
yeah, go over your team now. Historically, see the local coach is a recipe for winning the trophy.
For success.
For success. Say on your brony because brony bianji be maida. Abako sam chire brony bianji be maida. Finance ya ko lusu nya brofo na de ko me ko lusu ni nyina 92 brony 2010 brony 2015 brony ba ne aginu su nya 82 63 65 before
yan kaso sa before the buy me ba ko yan kaso sa before the buy no ye nya disastrous outing
Jude this one is irrelevant.
Yes so bibini kwasi apia na de no there is a recipe for success and unko that go this is a national team. The core of the national team no not less than 4 or 3 AFCONs. Because I read 208, number for 2010.
Baba,
okay.
Why? When you come out, I said, why don't we share jokes or TV or campo? But now I do the cassette at the tension. I said, why don't I check? We said, no person would do a pressure in front of us.
Yeah. I don't have to come you. Hey, yeah. I have a good banana. Was it busy? Wait, David, me butuo. Who was him? Shop home. Hey. Over there, sir. I need to why? It's the papa. Nah, about it for our back. So I said, all crowd is on Zoom.
Yeah, Jaco. And I come on, me. When you come to small boy, double.
Yeah, double. Yes. But how did you, as a one year, Joe, so the edge on a penny, on a penny, into on the edge. Until I jab me with us, boot to the guitar, just say, Brudu.
You said, on the Cabro, we should have said, Cabro, we should have striker. But, okay, I was for Yamra, Yagomra. All right. I as a member, oh, more funny ones.
Go you danger of what's young.
Okay,
I'm the one cracking jokes for everybody to laugh, just to forget the pressure on us, because although we joke here, but there is huge pressure on the players. So sometimes I try to take the players' mind off the game a bit to relax, So if you can see, sometimes I try to crack jokes for the players to laugh, just to feel at home, not thinking about just football. Sometimes when you do that, it puts pressure, So apart from that, the unity is very, very good. We share ideas. Sometimes the young ones, if they need something, they come to the experienced ones, we help them. So everything is going well as planned, and we are very, very happy for that. As I said, this camp has been one of the best camps. People didn't expect that, but everything is moving out well.
General captain is
as usual,
or you see, or the word huge pressure. Maybe I don't know. Jude refer to say, almost yes, I money because of the huge pressure. But nobody will hold my mouth say you can share the jokes near the bat and say the bad one thing. But that's not the subject for our discussion. I will come, young comrade, Namima Babajidan Trust, whatever is here. Live on Adom TV, and when he goes to our show, Agoro form. But Akasima, baby, and Sunny, you wrap up. Maybe someone the chances of the Black Stars quickly. Jude, for Sima back on the fan. I can't Black Stars beat me at the cap. It's a popular question. I mean, I'm a beer or beer beside me because I'm going to be a journalist in the main Cameroon. But I owe me 2 months. Black Stars beat me at the cap, and I didn't hear. But brief.
Go on bet me.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
On bet to me, didn't on bet to me, it's because this unit and we are very experienced. This team, a very good preparation. This team, the backing of the president, and I feel that the spirit of Ghana is Diomachi, so they could win. The only thing is that after 1 or 2 wins, I'm only praying that Kwesi Appiah will also live up to the billing and show Ghana the staff is made of any experiencer. What to be accumulating, spending time with this Ayabrofu and then in charge of the Black Star. Go, I am of the view say Ghana for you now. Okay.
Yeah, go Adiana na captain the day you can say we need the god of football because we had near Cameroon by or Ghana 2008. Now we had near Egypt in 2010. Now we're near Zambia in 2012. Now we're near Burkina in 2013. Now we're quite Ivory Coast so fast. So after 120 minutes and the opening 2 penalties, your boy crowd was squander. Now eventually Obaje title with fee and same. And yeah, now 2017 in Cameroon the year. Now I say all that we need is the god of football. Now the god of football no cause obeba wa famu a e wo se nkambomu unity ye adwuma e wo se niema mu da ho fine transparency na ye ko this particular competition budget ye dey kokra Ghana ni bi anim e hye kwabra ni bi botom so will those things open up for transparency e be ma god of football aba for the first time I echo AFCON yaso media consultants akogu ha ye nim adwuma wo mo ye for the first time I echo AFCON ye di 2 spokespersons na echo
it's not a record.
So okay can the bomu yeah ntina me kan say okay can the bomu a na chese mpanimfo so wasodie bi e wo so mo ye e ma the god of football no otimi visit yen so I'm looking forward to see say ye ka Ghana fo mfa mpa ibon tachi ye mfa mpa ibon tachi ba mpanimfo nso a ye di dwumadi ahye om nsa ya entrusted the powers in their hands no ko e wo so om nso timi di om dwuma selflessly na eno timi ko ma ko a team a 6 consecutive semi-finals there 5 from 2008 2010
okay 2008
yes for 6 consecutive semi-final there now yes enka on paper we are the bookmakers favorite but then America said the god of football no you team ball 120 minutes na ya hit post twice na penalty kwa your opponent say first 2 no afa ho abeje no ko ade o hopa e was ye tuma o hopa e was ye na ma god of football no ba na ko mi senior me was secondary school no ye me entertainment prophet and on the manager of Bombay Clothing Stakrade on the wife near Juma for exactly and Bombay of Bombay Clothing.
All right, thank you very much. And Chebia, you best sorry Juma so na Mame Ama Asantua Kumase at the moment, but I'm kind out we are more bossed. Mensa can message at the moment. Now it's always exciting say we say nipa show.
Yeah.
Mame Ama Asantua or say staunch Queens National Organizer. Staunch Queens National Organizer, MPP. Now, Kumasi na mo amohwe at this moment. But I don't want to say Mokai Adom TV na mohwe debia. Mame Ama Asantua and check us here and call Emma Ono now for jina amohwe any bust at my phone jina. Now, you wrap up on the show. Jude, the man I question here, I'm going say is the missing link. And I don't get teams now winning from 2008 by Egypt Hassan Shakhtar, 2010 Hassan Shakhtar, 2012 Renan Reve, 2013 Stephen Keshi, 2015
Javier Rene,
2017 Hugo Brusa. He's the missing link. It's how coaches in Nansa a can't team no. Because he then something I can't team no. Handprint, footprint.
Yeah, medical catch we have all the luck. You all the better preparation.
To me, 10 seconds.
Yeah, you the serene atmosphere. I can't question that. And I still go friend. Touch of class. Question here.
Yeah, ko obedi montinti man because me who coach team no atima je any competition coach ne enye an integral figure. Nensa no adwuma en show say ampa o deserve the Joachim Low show am yehu so kwasi apia a huge role to play as far as AFCON is concerned.
Thank you mo amotimi hwe nyina no my cameraman, my soundman, my lightman, Mauli, my director and Sergio Banucho mu nyina da wase nyame adoma da se na be san share biom live coverage of the Africa Cup of Nations. Yeah, be san share biom. Bye bye.